Kia ora, Libra. This is your reading for the new moon in Cancer happening right now. So let's see, we'll pull a few cards. Check out your moon, Venus, Jupiter and ascendant if you know what they're in for a more holistic view. So let's just see, Libra, got the Knight of Discs coming out. A great manager, really, with the Chariot. Movement forward, fast movement. Cancerian crab, isn't it, the Chariot? Anyway, we'll go through. We always clarify. If you haven't watched this before, thanks for joining me. If you have, thanks for joining me. Okay, so, so we've kind of come to a conclusion of sorts here. Looking at these cards, I'm just a bit awkward space, Libra. Let's just try and get comfortable. And you get comfortable too if you're watching. Now, so we see this knight. He really takes what has been in effect cooked up or spread out in terms of seeds. He manages those things that the prince has already put energy, put work into in quite a tangible way, planting a garden, for example. We have the Chariot, which really relies on incredible balance, actually, in order to get works in motion, to come forging out of that sea of Binah, of primordial potential. So there's something that you've been working at here is what the cards are speaking of today. We have the Eight of Cups, really, which talks of a level of detachment. And it's interesting that comes out with this Queen, who in some ways is the Queen of a level of emotional detachment. It doesn't mean disconnection. It means that gorgeous sort of chalice is basically sort of reinvigorating itself. So I always see that Queen of Cups, if you are interested in, reading cards, that she's sort of like a filtration system in some ways. Things flow in and flow through and out and back again. It's wonderfully self-generating, obviously in an emotional sense. So you're in a pretty strong position here. And then we have the Ten of Discs. All of that you see around you, the tangible things of what your efforts have been thus far, Libra. So let's go through and clarify. As we do, let's go through and clarify. So there are works in movement, in motion here. Let's look at the Chariot. Let's look at the Chariot. And you know what you've got. You know what makes you happy. You know whatever those things are that make you happy. And you know what is within your control. Or your domain, more to the point. We have the Nine of Cups here. This is why you're able to be putting things in motion now. And we also have the Two of Wands. Two of Wands. It's a wonderful card. It's a wonderful card, the Two of Wands, because there are choices to be made in all of the twos. There are decisions to be made in all of the twos. But the Two of Wands is a very confident card. And we speak of, in the Thoth deck, it's called Dominion, because we know what is within, what our resources are and what's within our authority, I suppose. It's not so much control, it's authority here. So let's see this Eight of Cups. Wow. A level of stepping back at the same time has been advantageous. We've got this glorious Ace, so there's more to be seen and there's more to come. This is a card of great, more a gift in relation to, you know, technically speaking, abundance in a material sense. That card represents that. And so in combination with a level of emotional detachment, you're finding it's actually benefiting you, and you'll be able to benefit from that which is coming to you if you have a level of detachment. Now we can get caught up in the emotions. The Prince of Cups has just come out. This is emotion overriding intellect, and I would say possibly in this reading that is not necessarily a good position to hold at this time. Emotion overriding intellect. Of course, we like and prefer balance in everything, Libra, don't we? Now, let's just look at the, let's just look at the Ten of Discs. It's quite a disky, it's quite a practical reading here. Whatever this means, of course, these are general readings. So take what resonates and leave what doesn't. And look at those other aspects within your chart, like your moon and ascendant, especially for a more rounded view. 10 of Discs, thanks. Yeah, it's simply a timing factor here. You know, maybe there's a Libra out there that is sort of getting into, or should I say, getting to grips with encouraging more of a not getting too emotionally involved, certainly when it comes to other people and other people's situations. I know it's depending on who that is, who those persons are. It's difficult, right? But sometimes you're more useful when you have a level of detachment. I see whatever sideline or side projects that you're involved with at the same time. It is just a matter of timing at this point. The other thing too here is that you know, you've got a lot to offer, you've got a lot to give. What I'm trying to say here is that within some situation here that you can't afford to compromise for the sake of, this sounds sort of maybe a little bit awful, for the sake of someone else. You cannot afford to compromise yourself too much, because if you do, it's just not a good thing, you know? You end up sort of exhausting yourself. Because there's a lot of things going on here. It's interpersonal, but it's also particular things that you are involved with or want to get off the ground. We have, Temperance. It's an alchemical card. It's about timing. And it's about that thing when, you know, the timing is right. If we put all the I don't know, flags in their right place, you know what I mean? And the timing's right. The timing is right. I don't know why I get that. I'm going to pull a little rock crystal card. These are quite simple, but they're quite lovely. Can we have one to jump, please? We've got red jasper for you today. Pulling a red jasper. Nurture, destination. Oh, determination. Destination. Relaxing and tranquility. A good idea to focus on these things possibly at the moment. Now, we'll also get an art oracle, and I'm just going to pull a journey map for you, Libra. Adaptation. We need to be very flexible in terms of, I do see it as kind of shifting what has been a mindset, shifting it. This is about new connectors in the brain, firing off, being open to that. We live in a time currently that it becomes more and more important at this current time, and moving into the future, that we are really aware of our ability to adapt, to be sort of a few steps ahead in some ways. I don't know ahead of what, I don't know, but to be adaptable, because what we're moving into is very much a time that's consumed with the idea of energy. That energy is becoming such an important focus. I mean, we're entering an energetic age. So the art oracle, we're becoming more aware of it, more sensitized to it, even to the point where those fixed, solid ideas of what we identify with are becoming more and more fluid, even on a gender level. So this is huge, actually. But what have we got here? Life, work, and inspiration. These are very European, sort of American-centric cards, but they're quite good fun. Learn everything from nothing. Include yourself in your list of materials. That's right. Enroll in a judo class. Well, why not? Eves Klein. So, that's your reading, Libra. Take good care during this new moon in Cancer, and we'll see you next time. I'm trying to I had a few problems today with the getting these readings, or the technological side of it, actually, and so I'm trying to squeeze them all in. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. Take good care. Ka kite, bye.